welcome to the field your Middle Township Panthers. This evening, the Middle Township High School Navy National Defense Cadet Corps will be presenting the colors. The National Ensign is carried by Cadet Sam Keppel. The Army Ensign is carried by Cadet L.J. Egan. The Marine Corps Ensign is carried by Cadet Charlotte Grayson. The Navy Ensign is carried by Cadet Natalie Leaf. The Air Force Ensign is carried by Cadet Devin Huber. The Space Force Ensign is carried by Cadet Callie Rosensteel. The Coast Guard Ensign is carried by Cadet Katie Grayson. The two riflemen are Cadet Paulina Rios on the left and Cadet Tatiana Moffett on the right. Please rise for the presentation of colors and remain standing for the national anthem. Guests should remove your hats and place your right hand over your heart. Veterans of the armed forces may render a hand salute. Tonight's national anthem will be performed by Miss Alyssa Sullivan. Alyssa is currently serving as Miss New Jersey and will be vying for the title of Miss America later this year. Alyssa is a 2014 graduate of Middle Township High School and went on to study broadcast journalism at Rowan University. Alyssa currently works at PHL 17 in Philadelphia and is also busy advocating for her social impact initiative, the Peer Challenge Commit to Character. With Alyssa Sullivan.
See by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleam, whose broad and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets had glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please retire the colors.
Okay, everybody, welcome to Middle Township High School's Memorial Field, home of the Panthers, for tonight's homecoming matchup between the Middle Township Panthers and the Pennsville Eagles. On a beautiful night Sun's not in our face tonight. It's behind the clouds and over the horizon, so that's a plus. I'd like to welcome my cohort here in crime, so to speak, Steve Prince. Welcome, Steve.
It is great to be here, and let me tell you, it is a beautiful night here at the Memorial Stadium. It is gorgeous, and the festivities prior to the game are none but the best. The acknowledgement of senior nights and the seniors who didn't attend, teachers, and of course the homecoming.
You know what, Steve? That's just a testament to the administration here at Middle Township. Now, in particular, Dr. Sharon Rementer. I mean, she knows there were some people because of different protocols and whatnot could not be here for senior night. So they did a mini senior night honoring the ones that couldn't be here. And then we had Fred Grossi, a former coach and teacher at Middle Township High School, did the coin toss, which was wonderful.
Absolutely.
And then they did like a little smoke introduction. So if you see some lingering effects of smoke, it's not fog.
No, it's not fog.
It's so still that it hasn't had a chance to totally clear yet.
You're right, Coach. It is a beautiful night to play football. It's about 65 degrees, no breeze whatsoever. So the kicking game should be okay. The passing should be fine. Should be no interruptions as far as wind. But I'll tell you, both teams are ready to go here. The Panthers coming in at 5-1, and Pennsville is a 2-4.
They are, Steve. Absolutely. They've had a tough go of it. I know they got a tough win over Cumberland, a team that Middle had put a pretty good shellacking on.
Yeah.
I know Lower laid one on Pennsville. So when comparative scores, you would think the Panthers would have it tonight, but you know what? That's why you play the game. That's why you put the pants on one leg at a time, and they had a nice return to the 35, and that's why you play the game.
Absolutely. So the defense is coming out, and of course they have a pretty good defense. They've only given up, I think, 90 points.
Not a lot.
60 points, the defense here. So they really are swarming defense. They really do follow the ball. But you know what? That's like you say, Coach. That's why you play them.
Yep, and the Middle's coming off a very, very tough loss a couple weeks ago. They had a bye week. Tough loss to which was a team that hadn't won a game yet. The Collingswood Panthers, so to speak. Ironically, they have the same name. They had a special night at their stadium.
Yeah.
They were wearing pink uniforms, and they had a big benefit for breast cancer and whatnot. But and they got to score first, and then from that point, it seemed like the Panthers dominated the game. And then just a few unfortunate miscues hurt them. So and it led to an overtime loss to Collingswood. So that's how the Middle Township.
There was a offside here by Middle Township. So
1st and 5, and it looks like they picked up 7 there, Steve.
Nice run back right up the gut.
So one thing the Panthers got over the last 2 weeks is they got a nice little break to let their bodies heal.
Yeah.
I'm sure they got back in the weight room a little bit. They watched a little film, and then once that bye week was done, they got into their regular routine. And something tells me they're ready to go tonight. I
hope so, because the first play, he was very upset with himself, defensive lineman. I didn't get the number, but it's a shame. Right up the gut again.
Yeah, they're going to challenge Middles.
Oh, fumble! There's a fumble. Saying he was down.
They're calling him down.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was a pick of about 9, maybe close to 10. So they've gotten 7 yards on the first, and what looks like first it started with an offsides, and then they got 7 for a first down. It looks like they got
at least
9 and a half.
But
they're giving them the first down.
But it's going right up the gut.
Yeah, it looks like they're in shotgun formation, and they're just simply giving a little handoff.
Right,
and he's just running right
follow
up
the hole. You know, this guy, the O-line is really doing a good job of really pushing back.
Yep. Okay, straight shot. Looks like the quarterback's running that. That's what it looked like to me.
Yep.
I didn't see him hand it off.
No, it was a straight quarterback.
I'm just wondering who the quarterback is.
He is number. Let me see here.
Morgan on the keeper.
Oh, that was Morgan. Okay, that was Morgan. So
number 11. Yeah, Michael Hall.
Bring up 2nd and 6.
Senior. Okay.
Doesn't look like they give us positions, but okay. 11 is the quarterback. 16 is a running back.
And Mr. 16 is Gavin Locke, another senior.
You know what's ironic about the list we have, Steve, is it's not in grade order. It's not in numeric order.
It's an alphabetical order.
I don't even think it's an alphabetical order. You're right. They have the last name second, but it's alphabetical.
Quick setup again.
Yep.
No huddle.
Quick hitch pass to 19, and middle closes on it in a hurry on third down, and it looks like
3rd and 4. 3rd and
oh, they had that down as third down, but I don't know if it was third down. I think now it's it's fourth down. Okay.
It is 4th down.
Trying to figure out this list here. I think I lost a play there, Steve.
That's okay.
They're going to go for it, though.
Of course they are.
I
would go for it, too.
That was number 19. Very hard to find these numbers when they're in alphabetical order. Gabriel Watson, senior, 5'11", 160. He got a couple on that.
Timeout here. There's a little confusion on the where the ball is, and also what is it the right down?
I think it is.
Officials signing up for a measurement on the field.
They had the quarterback keeper, and then they had the one dive, and then they had the last play. So I think it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget
Coach Riccitano was calling for to measure that before because the umpire was going to give him the first signal sign. The first down.
Oh, he did that on the other one, and I understood because it was so close. But I think this
would be 4th and inches if they do get it.
I think it's a little too far to say, hey, it's first down. But of course, once they put it down and they stretch it out, guess who? It is going to be 4th down. It looks like.
And 4th and inches, Coach.
I would say no more than a foot.
Okay.
Most likely less.
Well, Middle's got to dig in here now.
4th and inches.
Yeah.
Looking for Mr. Tackle, number 46 for Middle Township. He is one tenacious football player.
Well, I got some stats here, Steve, and I'm going to read them off as we get a break here and there. But there's some interesting. Oh, you stole them. I forgot.
Yeah, I was perusing.
No problem, pal. No problem. But I'll read them off. I didn't get a chance to do them today at school. I picked up a lunch. Duty, so that was my stat time. So
there you go.
All right, they're just going to
quick snap. A quick snap. I don't think he got it.
Yeah, but you don't. They're going to give him. They're just going to give him a little bit of progress. They're going to.
I don't think he got it.
Sometimes they take that ball and just give him a yard. Well, they're going to certainly measure that.
Oh, they should.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he got it.
Another official timeout for measurement.
We got some active fans down here. You may pick them up on the microphone from time to time. All good stuff.
All good stuff.
All great stuff.
Tremendous support for this
organization. Nothing wrong with being a fan and letting your voice be heard.
That's one thing that Middle Township has for all of their athletics, and the support from the parent base and just fans who want to come out and watch the local high school team participate. And it is one of the things that I am so impressed. Just so impressed.
Yeah, we've always had a nice fan base, no matter what sport you're looking at. Looks like Middle's ball.
It's short.
It looks like they got no gain.
Yeah.
The one thing that we've always had, with my involvement with basketball for 30 years, we've always had steady fans.
Yeah.
A lot of elderly people that just love to come watch the game. And they were watching the game back in the 70s when my brother Chick was the coach, and they still were watching the game through the 2000s. Unfortunately, some have passed on, but we still have a nice little, a fan base for the game of basketball and football and baseball and really all the sports.
So number 78 just came in, or starting defensive end. He's 6'6" as a sophomore.
Inside handoff. It looks like it went to Remy, but I think they grabbed the face mask there, and I think they grabbed it hard. I think that might be a 15-yarder, Steve.
I hope so. No flag, though.
I think
there is a flag. Personal foul flag. Personal foul face mask.
Yep.
15 big ones.
Yeah, he got him up high. It looks like he turned them all the way around with that face mask.
So take a look at number 78 for Pennsville. His name is Daniel Saulin, Saulin. He's a sophomore, 6'6", 283 pounds.
He's alphabetical order.
He is going to be difficult to run on that side. So
Daniel
we'll see what they do.
Yeah, 10th grade. I wonder if he plays basketball.
Quick flare out.
That looks like Zarfati.
He's going to try and get a first down on that. But
like saying that name Zarfati.
Zarfati.
Say it. Go ahead, say it, Steve.
Zarfati. First. Oh, wait a second. Out of bounds. Okay.
Out of bounds where?
He got about 6.
Yeah, nice pickup there. Little hitch pass?
It was a little flare out.
Yeah. All right. It looks like they're in the shotgun. Looks like Remy and Julian are in the background.
Following them.
Fake handoff to
First
Dave.
down.
They did a fake handoff to Dave Julian.
And it just pushes forward.
And then Brett Knapp just got right behind him and said, lead the way, big guy.
Yeah, I'll follow you.
Looks like five or 6 yards there.
It's excellent. First down.
That's what we call a quarterback lead.
Quarterback lead push.
Yeah, lead push. Okay. I'm all right with that.
But a nice crowd here at Memorial Stadium. For the student body is in full glory, cheering these guys on. It's a wonderful atmosphere. It's a tremendous place to watch a football game.
Okay, he's under center. He fakes the belly action. He's going to go
Nice
to an
flare
out
out.
to Zarfati.
Nice fake. Oh, yes.
Zarfati shakes and
Beautiful.
bakes. Zarfati shakes and bakes a little bit and gets us down to the 20, Steve. What do you think about that?
A beautiful flare out. A dart. He throws a dart.
Well, we
So
faked the belly action, and then we went to a quick
he
10-yard
does
out.
and then Sarfati gets it and does that 1 foot body step and boom.
It's a basketball move. It's a suck-in.
And let me tell you, that DB broke his ankles.
He had the touchdown at Collingswood, and everybody's talking about how he had a groin injury, but he caught the ball and ran away from people. I'm like, well, if he's got a groin injury,
God bless him.
It's not affecting him too much. So here we go, back in the shotgun. They like to alternate this quite often. Dave's the only Dave Julian. They're going to fake that again. Go to Nab. Nab's whoa,
Flag.
Okay, flag's in the air.
Flag holding.
Dave was supposed to go right off the tackle. Then he went outside. Then he went back, and then he went around the edge, and then he gained about 6. But I think that might get called back.
Yeah, it will be called back. I think it was holding.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it was holding.
Yeah. Scott or Pat?
I don't know. Somebody was holding somebody.
It was it holding?
I don't know what that was all
Might have
about.
been a block in the back. I don't know.
Oh, a block in the back?
Yeah, they're gonna call it back. Let's see where we're
10
at.
yards.
Yeah. So from the point of infraction.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be 1st and 20. It's going to be
First and 12.
like probably 16, 17, something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Maybe a little bit more, maybe 18.
And by the way, we're here with the fabulous boardsman, Bud, the glory man.
He runs it all here. With all the special
He is
effects
the
on
button
it.
pusher. He does a great job making us sound great.
Okay. We got a counter crisscross type of play for about
Nice tackle.
Maybe 2 or 3 yards,
That's a
maybe
nice
at
tackle.
the max.
Yeah, he wrapped him up pretty good. But, number 78, he busted through that. They had 2 guys on him to move him to their left. So
They tried to get inside of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You got to move 6'6",
he's
280.
a big. That's a big wall to move.
I've always wanted to be 6'6",
Oh
280.
my goodness gracious! Now he's listed 283 pounds. I don't know if he is, but he's a solid young man.
He's probably not 6'6" either.
He's a solid young man.
Probably 6'4", 6'5", probably 265.
Yeah,
270.
whatever. But still, he's a formidable force.
So a lot of times these listings are never really that accurate. But okay, 2-step drop back, quick out to Zarfati, and it looks like they're featuring Zarfati out there, thinking he can do a little damage with yards after the catch.
Well, not only that, but the number 15 for Pennsville, he's giving him a lot of respect. He's backing up.
A little bit of a cushion, huh?
Yeah, he's backing up, so he's going to give him that cushion there, 5 yards, 6 yards. So now the ball is what's that? 4th and.
How did they get to 4th? It was just 1st.
I don't know.
It was 1st and. They shouldn't have lost the down on that one play. Okay. It was a dead ball foul. Okay. We just got straightened out by the.
going to go for a field goal.
Yeah.
Good. That's what I hope.
I thought it was holding. So here goes Licata. This placed by Nab.
And
the kick looks pretty
that
good.
looks good. And it is good.
Kick from the
That was
20.
That was so rhythmic.
35-yard field goal.
35 field goal, yeah. That was he has a nice flow to him. Very nice flow.
Beautiful kick. Nice to see Mr. Licata get on the boards there. So yeah, number 11, Jerome Licata.
Yeah, he is he's 6'1". He plays linebacker, tight end, and also he does the kicking. But also, I'll tell you, that was a very nice, pass to the hike to the
Steve, I'm going to get a couple of
Place.
stats here while we have a little bit of a break when Middle gets to kick off. Middle's leading the division 5-1. Overall, they're 5-1. In the division, they're 3-0. Lower's behind them at 2-1. So that sets up for a big-time confrontation the night before Thanksgiving.
at Lower Cape May.
It's at Lower this year.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you can go to that game, please go to support the Middle
And
Township
that's
Panthers.
that's going to be the night before Thanksgiving now.
Yeah.
And as we look at team leaders, Brett Knapp has thrown for 533 yards on 25 of 46 and 10 touchdowns as the quarterback. So that's a little information on Brett. We got a run back for
Going up
Pennsville
to it. Nice tackle.
out to about the 30. Nice kickoff.
Yeah, nice
run back.
kickoff. Fairly nice kickoff. And, much better coverage by the Middle Township Panthers.
Absolutely.
They, the first one was a little ranging banging. We're standing around and they did all their exercises. So everybody's loose, everybody's warm. They got their pads banged on, and we're good to go.
Yeah, well, Steve, rushing wise, they're very balanced with attempts and yards. Isaiah Carr-Wing has 28 rushes for 200 yards and 2 touchdowns. Dave Julian, 51 rushes, 381 yards and 4 touchdowns. After this play, I'll continue with the stats. Shotgun formation, inside handoff.
Right off the left side. Nice job.
They're a lot like
Nice.
Clayton. They like that inside handoff.
Yeah, they
off
do,
their shotgun,
and they'll keep doing it until you stop them.
which Middle just did there.
Yeah,
so.
they did a nice job. They only gained about a yard.
Brett
So
Knapp
it's
has 40 rushes for 220 yards and 4 touchdowns.
quick,
and-
no huddle.
And Remy Rodriguez has 30 rushes for 238 yards and 4 touchdowns.
No
so
huddle.
that's 4 guys that have very balanced amounts of rushes and yards and touchdowns.
Yeah.
So Middle can hit you in a couple different directions here.
Which is nice.
Absolutely. I'll get more in a little while. Little hitch pass out to the outside, and that's a loss of about 3 or 4
I was
there.
just going to say about 4 yards.
Yeah.
So it's 3rd and probably 12.
Yeah, 3rd and 12, Steve. Good call. So Middle read that nice.
But you're right. They did a lot like Clayton. They like those inside handoffs. And, they're going to keep doing it until you stop them. So they did stop them here with no gain on the first play. Now it's 3rd and probably 12.
Okay, let's see what Middle can dial up here. Another inside handoff right up the gut.
Right up the gut.
They get about 4 or 5, but, I'm assuming they're going to have to punt here.
Well, I would think.
I got some stats on them, too. I'll go over in a little while, but you would think 3rd and 12, you try to get the first down there with a pass, but maybe they're just not a passing team, Steve.
No, they're not. I think that's their first pass they had.
Well, that wasn't even a pass there. You talking about the hitch pass?
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be right.
I think it's the first one they put it in the air.
Well,
Middle Township players down.
Speaking of receiving, Dave Julian, running back, has 8 receptions for 97 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Wow.
Mike Zarfati has the most receptions, 11 for 298 yards and 4 touchdowns.
That's fabulous.
And then you throw in Adrian LeBoy, 4 receptions for 112 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's their 3 leaders. They have a couple other guys, Jositis and Licata, with a couple catches for a touchdown. So that's Middle's offensive stats.
Well, from an offensive standpoint, it's very balanced. So you truly have to watch everyone who comes out there, wide receivers, halfbacks, quarterbacks, everyone who comes out there. Because they do a nice job of balance of running and passing.
Well, Steve, I've followed Middle football forever, even after I stopped coaching. I always come to the home games. A couple years ago, I even went to the majority of the away games. Enjoy watching them play. I'm a big football fan.
Yeah.
I played football. I coached football. I watched football. I love football. And this might be the most balanced Middle team I've ever seen in the sense that they have very efficient passing and very efficient running.
Yeah.
And it may be the best I've seen from a balance standpoint.
So number 59 from Middle Township, Danny Brown was the guy who was on the field. So he walked off in his own power, which is a good sign.
Good. Yeah, he might have cramped up. Short
kick.
Middle's going to call for a poison. That means get away from it.
Yep.
And they're going to take over on the 44.
Okay.
Now, from a passing standpoint for Pennsville, Randy Hall has 25 passes for 56 yards, 206 yards, 2 TDs. But listen to this, 10 interceptions. Yeah.
Well, that's not good.
No. So
Obviously.
he's clearly the main guy. They still have Michael Hall, who's a senior, and Kyle Taylor, who's a senior, but they have less passing attempts.
They're
than-
strictly, predominantly a running team.
It looks that way,
Yeah,
Steve.
yeah.
It looks like they'll put it up, but they don't like to.
So here we go right now. I like the versatility of Middlehouse. You're nice.
Fake sweep to
Right up the
Isaiah
middle.
Carr-Wing. And Brett Knapp goes
Beautiful.
up the middle for looks to be about a 16 and another 60.
Once
I think that's about 33 yards there.
Once Nab got past the secondary, with the linebackers, he really turned on that speed, and he got right into the
23
D-backs.
yards.
23-yard pickup.
23
Wow.
yards, yeah.
Beautiful.
Went from the 44 of Middle to the 33 of Pennsville.
Pennsville.
So that's 6 and 17.
Get the
23
calculator
yards.
out.
Now, I can do it in my head. I can.
Get that calculator
Yeah.
out.
Yep.
All righty.
So here we go. We're back under center. We got Dave Julian, and we got motion to Carr Wing. Looked like it was going to be a power, but Carr Wing broke it to the outside.
Gained about 4 yards.
See, the difference between the power and the power sweep, Steve, is the power tries to stay inside of the end or the tackle, but the sweep, the double team occurs further out. So it's more of a wider play.
Right.
And that looked to me like it was supposed to be a power, but on his own, Isaiah Carr decided.
But his quickness really got past those linemen there, the D-line for Pennsville, and he was able to just scoot right through that.
So he was able to salvage that play
Yeah,
for
he
3
really
or 4
did.
yards.
Did a nice job.
Yep. So we're at shotgun, run 2 motion by Adrian LeBoy. We're going to have a spread out pass by Brett Knapp. He's looking. He dumps it down to LeBoy. LeBoy's got room. Nice block by Dave
Nice
Julian.
block. That was a great block.
And it
That
looks like
really was.
Looks like LeBoy got down to the 5.
And I'll tell you, he turned on those jets.
He got excited there.
He did.
He did.
Oh, man.
Steve, I have to tell you, it was nice patience by Brett Knapp. He ran the play correctly. He had sprint out. He looked and looked and looked, read his progressions, and said, all right, let me dump her down, and we'll see what happens.
That was a sign of experience and calmness.
And just making a play, not trying to do
making a
something.
play.
Don't force.
Doing
There's
a great
no
job.
need to force anything right now.
Right.
He's back under center. We got motion to Carr Wing. He cuts it in and
Touchdown.
into the end zone. Touchdown.
No flags.
That looks like the same play, but the other way. And
No
this
flags.
time, instead of going to the outside, he stayed true to the play, and it looks like he cut it inside and got the 5 yards he needed for a touchdown.
And the O-line did their job. The O-line did their great, and even the what's his name, the wide receiver here.
That was probably Zarfati.
He did a great job of blocking and setting up for the cutback, and just a nice teamwork, nice team job.
Well, it's 9-0. We're going to wait and see what Mr. Licata can do on the extra point based on his leg.
We got 3 minutes and 11 seconds left.
One thing I can tell you right now, that it's not going to be short.
Oh, it's.
I
don't think so.
He puts a pretty good boot on it.
He does have a good leg. There's no question about it.
If anything, it could be wide left or right, but I don't think it's going to be short.
I think he's going to do what he has to do. Pennsville players.
Yeah, that's what we're waiting on
the
right
end
now.
zone.
I can get a couple more stats in with the Pennsville guys while we're waiting. I printed them out. I might as well
I hope
let everybody.
he's sitting up there.
I'm going to let everybody know.
He's sitting up. Okay.
Rushing wise, Gavin Locke, a senior. I got to look and see what Gavin Locke. He's a senior. He wears number 16. He's their featured running back. Steve, listen to this. He's got 120 carries on the year for 659 yards and 5 touchdowns.
Wow.
The next guy is 43 carries. It's Ryan Knappenberger, also a senior for 156 yards and 2 touchdowns. And then Randy Hall, the sophomore, has 36 touches for 157 yards and 2 touchdowns. Hall and Knappenberger have almost identical stats, but the guy we have to stop is Gavin Locke.
Right.
So
number 12 was the injured player. That is Adrian Morgan. He is a sophomore. He looks like he sprained his ankle. He's gingerly walking off to the bench there.
And the kick is
and
up.
The kick is good.
It went through the uprights.
Right. So
You know what we get for that, Steve?
you get 1.
You get 1 point.
But 1 to 9 is what?
10.
It is 10 to
Zippo.
zippity-doo-dah day.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So the Middle Township Panthers really came back after a kind of a shaky start there. Pennsville was running that ball right up the gut. So,
but they had a heck of a stop on 4th and a foot.
They sure as heck did. They woke up.
I think they didn't give anything. It ended up being 4th and a foot, I think.
I think Coach Rigitano had a little chit-chat. And,
well, sometimes Coach doesn't even have to chit-chat. He just has to give you that Frank Rigitano eyeball.
You get eyeballed, with the raised eyebrow.
Yeah. You know something's coming after that.
That was well communicated.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So nice job by the defense and D-line and the O-line working as one solid unit, which produces 10 points. So we'll see what we can do here on this kickoff, see if we get tremendous coverage.
Licata sends 5 to his left and 5 to his right. He's 7 yards deep of the football. And let's see, most likely I think he's going to kick it deep. Oh, no, he did the poocher.
He pooched it.
He did the little poppy-uppy thing.
Ooh, nice job!
Whoa.
Number 25.
That's Wakefield. I think it's Zamir Wakefield.
Zamir Wakefield.
Yep. He has a
sophomore.
He has a bunch of tackles, and when I go over defensive stats,
nice job.
I'll let you know. But
what a nice tackle.
Well, he got in the guy's way, and the guy tried to make a move, and
he got a little ankle slap.
Yeah.
And he went up in the air. Oh, fabulous.
Well, here come the Eagles.
Well, like we said a few times, everyone has to do their job. You do not pay attention to that scoreboard.
No.
Everyone has to do their job.
And if you're looking at the colors on the screen, Pennsville is the same color as Buna. They're like a royal blue and a gold or a gold yellow. They pitch out. Yep. And a little roll out.
Nice roll out. And
looked like a drag from the tight end or something.
He came all the way from the left side of the field. He acted as a blocker. And then nice play. Very
and
nice
if he didn't come from the other side of the field, we sound like we know what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Players down.
Yep.
I think the tight end is down.
The guy that made the catch, I think, is down, Steve. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know if somebody
19.
landed on him. He knocked the air out of him, or maybe he might have cramped up.
That really hurts.
So that way, we always hope it's just nothing.
That's Gabriel
major.
Watson, senior.
Mm-hmm.
It hurts like heck.
Yeah.
When you have that air knocked out of you.
Well, let me get to the defensive stats, okay, Steve? Would you mind, son?
He's sitting up, which is good. He probably did not knock the air out of him.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, here we go. I know there's not a lot, but I like to always give the defensive guys a shout out.
They work just as hard as
they certainly do that.
They're lining up here, Coach.
All right. Well, I'll just get the page open then, and next time I'll be a little quicker. But they have solo tackles and assist tackles. And after this play, I'll give you a little bit.
A little shotgun.
Shotgun formation, run-to motion by number 9. We'll get a name in a minute. Inside handoff.
Number 12.
Is that 12?
That's Gavin Locke.
Nah, he's 16. 16 is, yeah, that's who that is.
Oh, it's 16?
He's a nice runner.
He's very
And now
good.
I know why he has so many yards.
He is really a force to be reckoned with.
Absolutely.
And they're doing a good job. He's hitting those holes.
That's right.
They're going to, they're hitting them, doing the right thing.
Well, when you do something so much, you're going to be good at it. The line knows how to block because that's their feature attack. Shotgun, snap, quick little slant, beautifully thrown ball.
It was.
Oh, wow. I don't know.
It was a little behind him.
It looked like he caught it and took 2 steps and then got hit.
It's possible. All I saw was the hit and then the ball pop out. So
yeah. Well, I guess, and the guy that made the call was actually behind the play, so he couldn't have really have had a good angle on that.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it was incomplete. Would have been nice if it wasn't, though. Shotgun inside handoff again. They're going to feature Locke again, and that looks like Matt Frame in on that.
Yeah.
With
he read that nicely.
Dave Julian, and there was one other player. It might have been 71. Steve, who do we have on 71, do you know?
Number 71.
The Panthers. Panthers of Middle Township. It looks like Michael Camp.
Yeah, Michael Camp.
6'2" sophomore.
He's a big fella.
They got him down as 310 pounds.
Big fella.
Okay, we're back into the shotgun. Run-to motion by number 19. He just got hurt. He's back. Probably had the wind knocked out of him. 11's going to sprint out after the play action.
Interception.
And,
Right through his hands.
I think he was surprised, Steve. I thought he thought the offensive player was going to touch it. And when he didn't, it got to him a lot faster. And he was like, whoops. Who was that? That might have been, I think that might have been Carr Wing, but I'm not 100% sure. Gotcha. Yes, I'm getting some reports that it was Carr Wing on that. It just can't. He expected the offensive player to get a hand on it, and he didn't, and he came in on him hot. Okay, we got a shotgun. We're going to throw deep. It's like a pop-up, and Brett Knapp has intercepted the ball on the middle zone 20. He got driven back, but forward motion gives him the ball on the 20. Well, Steve, based on that pass right there, I can see why they don't pass a whole lot.
Yeah, I could have ran underneath that.
Well, it looks like it was almost like a punt. Maybe they did that intentionally. I don't know.
Yeah, it was third down.
Yeah, they might have just thrown it up and said just throw it. And
if you catch it, you catch it.
Maybe that's what they do, and maybe that's why they have 11 interceptions.
11 interceptions
from the one guy. Maybe they say, third and long, just throw it deep, let him pick it off. We'll tackle him.
You might get a passing interference or something.
Yeah, well, we'll never know, I don't think.
Well, nice reception,
Okay.
interception by Mr. Speed. You okay there, dude?
Mr. who?
Mr. Speed.
Well, no, it turns out it was not Brett Knapp. They're saying it was Anthony Trombetta.
Oh.
So good job by Anthony.
There you go.
Inside handoff off the shotgun, Remy Rodriguez.
Oh, yeah, no one's going to catch him.
He may
no one's going to catch him.
Yeah, Remy's
No one's going to catch him. Take it, son. Take your son. That's it. Trot in the end zone, son. Nice job.
That's 80 yards. 80 yards on the inside handoff.
That was a great job by the offensive line and tremendous speed.
Right up the gut. It reminds me of that kickoff return he had.
Right up the gut. Wow.
Yeah, it was nice. Once he broke through and they had the three guys and he had a couple of steps on him, I didn't think they were going to catch him.
There was no way. He was running for the end zone.
He had a full giddy up.
Yes, he did.
He had a full giddy up.
Those babies were putting him up and putting him down.
Yeah, that's right.
Wonderful. It's so wonderful to watch when a team does their job. Everybody on that front line, on that O-line, did their job.
It's like anything, Steve. In any sport, you're just trying to get that team chemistry. There's the extra point.
He may not. Oh, it's
He
good.
squeaked it in. Yep. 17-0.
17-0, and there is 1 minute and 40 seconds left in the first quarter. So, is there anything else you want to talk about the?
Thank you, Steve.
Defensive line.
You're a lovely man. A lovely man.
The D-line.
Yeah, let's talk about middle. They're the ones that interest me more than anything.
Okay.
I'll get to the other team, but defensively, Dave Julian has 38 solo tackles and 22 assists for a total of 69 tackles.
Wow.
Matt Frame has 33, but he missed 2 games because of COVID protocol.
Oh, okay.
Jerry White has 38 total. I'm talking assists and solo.
Okay.
Juzitis Brian has 21. Isaiah Carr-Wing has 21. The most solo tackles is Julian, followed by Jerry White. And the most assist tackles would be David Julian, followed by
tremendous statistics.
Followed by Matt Frame. So
here we go.
Matt Frame has a pick 6 too.
Bumps it out to the corner
a couple games ago. So run back by number 2.
Good solid ankle tackle
by number
good solid
7. That's Jerry White. So, all right, let's see. We got more we have a host of Panthers that have 15, 14, 15, 16 total tackles. That's Kenai Perry, Remy Rodriguez, Marco Salgado, Anthony Trombetta, and Zamar Wayfield, who made that tackle.
It's a team effort.
Yep, so
truly is. They have a lot to be happy about. But you know what? Like you said in the beginning, you got to lace them up and pay.
You do, and
stats are great, but you got to execute.
Yeah, you're right. You can't get the stats if you don't execute. So, but just an idea of how the Panthers are doing individually to help this team get to a 5-1 and hopefully a 6-1.
Another interception.
That's a pick. He's going to score if he cuts it right. Yep, he's in.
Score. Another 6.
Yep, 23.
Another 6, baby. Outstanding. And I love to watch the Middle Township football players when they score, they just hand the ball to the referee.
Yeah, that's you already did what the show is.
You're
The
supposed
show-
to do that.
the show is the pick and the
You can
six.
celebrate afterwards,
Yep.
but they're so professional in returning the ball to the referee. I think it's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's so
Yep.
great. Let me tell you something. That ball was just snatched out of the air. He just snatched that rascal right out of the air.
The scoreboard is showing 24, but that's only if I believe the button is touchy. We've had some
okay.
issues with the scoreboard the last couple of weeks. So sometimes you hit the button and it adds a couple extra points. So if he makes this, that score will be right. And he did. There you have it.
Wow, that guy number 2 almost blocked that.
Yeah,
That's a quick little guy.
nice kick. It's the second quarter. Second quarter.
Is it second quarter?
I thought
Oh, it is the second quarter. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I thought it was the first.
Yeah, I did too.
It's 24.
Holy moly.
It is 24.
You're right, it was 10-0.
It was 24. It's 24-0 now. Middle Township. They just scored on a big run by Remy Rodriguez, and they just followed that out on the first play after the kickoff with a pick six for Isaiah
Tremendous,
Carr-Wing.
He read that right. I mean,
And
the quarterback from Pennsville was rolling out to his left. He kind of floated it to him.
Yeah.
With a bad, it was just a bad touch.
yeah, he just
Bad decision.
It kind of took off on him.
Yeah.
But scoring tonight so far is Isaiah Carr-Wing has a couple touchdowns.
Yeah.
Mr. Licata has a field goal and 3 extra points, and now Remy Rodriguez has the 80-yard
Outstanding.
touchdown. Yeah, so
Outstanding production.
Okay,
But
it looks like the score is kind of bouncing around, but it is. It was no good. Did he miss that?
I thought it looked good.
I thought he put his hands up.
Yeah, I did too.
Okay.
Oh,
So there's a fumble. So now they're saying the extra
Fumble
point
Rooski.
was no good. So that's why it went from 24 to 25 back to 23. So as of now, it's 23-0.
23-0.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Well, it definitely was
kickoff.
long enough. We don't have the angle to see if it goes
Yeah.
through the uprights, but I thought it went through.
I did too.
But hey,
But the
I'm not standing underneath there like the officials are. So
But the receiver for the Pennsville, he kind of fumbled it, and he just laid down on the ground, and it's unfortunate.
so they have the ball in their own 15. Is it the second quarter?
I believe
I'm
it
having
is.
so much fun. I feel like it's just the first quarter.
But this is second quarter, right?
I don't think so.
It's the end of the first.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, there's Locke. Nice. I like how he runs.
He does a nice job.
He runs hard. He sees vision, his cutbacks. He doesn't look like he's easy to get down either.
He's strong. He's a strong young man.
Yes.
Here they are in the shotgun again. They have 3 receivers out on the left side.
Okay, looks like we got a penalty here.
Looks like it's against the Middle Township
Second
Panthers.
and 3, maybe a long 3. Middle may have jumped,
Yeah, I think they did.
which gives them a first down. So
First down.
It's it'll be 1st and 10 now.
1st and 10 with 15 seconds to go in the first quarter.
It's been a loaded first quarter, Steve.
Wow.
It's like a loaded baked potato.
Holy, which I do like.
Oh yeah, yep. A little quick hitch, number 19. He tries to get away from some would-be tacklers.
That was an excellent,
And
excellent
Dave
pursuit.
Julian says, "You apparently don't read my stats, do you?" He said,
That was
"Nah.
excellent read by Middle Township there.
You may get away from some people, but you're not getting away from me."
Yeah. I
Yep.
see you, and I'm going to get you.
Yep. Well, I've told you before, Steve, if I'm coaching against Middle before, I don't know if I'm winning because you don't know. It's a hypothetical situation. You don't know who you have. But I think if I'm coaching with a Mike game plan offensively, and I've told you before, you got to block Dave Julian. The kid's got 69 tackles.
He is a monster out there.
And there's a couple more. I'm not trying
Oh,
to
sure.
downgrade the other kids
No.
have a boatload of tackles too, but he's clearly somebody that pursues the ball with speed and tenacity.
And I think tenacity is the correct description.
And when he gets there, he doesn't blow kisses. He puts a licking on you.
He introduces himself.
Yeah, he says, hello.
Yes, welcome to Memorial Field.
Welcome to Middle Township.
Yes,
How was your stay?
How are you? But you're right. There was a lot of other players that do the same thing. But,
absolutely.
But as the offensive line, where that young man is.
Just mine.
Yeah. We're drinking waters in here.
Oh, waters?
Yeah. So, and they're ice cold, by the way, so you don't get a brain freeze.
Oh, goodness. I'm going to take a 5-second break. Steve, go ahead and talk. I want to have some H2O.
No worries. So we're getting ready up here for the second quarter. Panthers are ahead 23-0. We are going with looks like a shotgun with the quarterback. And they're just getting things ready. Okay. Okay, got a guy in motion, number 9. And the ball is going to get hiked there. There we go. Right up the gut. Uh-oh. Nice. Nice tackle. A nice tackle by Mr. number 5.
Brett Knapp.
Brett Knapp, yes.
Who was that runner, number 4?
Yeah, number 4.
Randy Hall, I think, right?
Randy Hall?
Yeah.
Randy Hall, yeah. Sophomore.
A lot of sophomores over there for them.
Yeah,
Pennsville Eagles.
But they go without a huddle. They go right into formation. And the new quarterback back there, number 4. Oh, dropped it. Almost had another interception.
Well, he's the other quarterback that has some stats.
Number 4?
Yeah, Randy Hall, I think.
Number 4, Randy Hall, yeah.
He's a sophomore. He must be the other quarterback's younger brother, I'm guessing. They have him down as 5'6", 115, Steve.
He's not a very big player back there. But it's fourth down.
I got 3 or 4 second graders that are 5'6", 115.
Well, when I was a freshman, I was 4'9".
Oh.
So I was a little little-bitty guy. So they're yeah. So it's fourth down and 8 to go.
So they didn't do that long throw for an interception.
No. It was almost intercepted. Flag.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Flag on the play.
I hope it's not on middle.
I don't know.
Looks like 4th and 8.
Offside, Middle Township.
Yeah. That's like the 3rd or 4th time they've done that.
Yeah. Well, they're a little anxious.
Now it's going to be 4th and 3.
Now it's 4th and 3. And I think they're still going to punt it.
I would think so. But you never know.
Yeah.
How about that? Who's that guy in college football? It's in a lower division, I think. Who it could be high school now that I think about it.
He
But
never
punts.
No, never
he
punts.
doesn't punt. No, there's no punting. He cuts all of his punters. Yep. And there's the punt on 4th and 3. He
It's
shanked
straight
it.
up, yeah, a little shanker.
Yeah, but it got in there and it went out about the 47, 48.
Yeah, almost like the 45-ish.
Let's see. Okay. All right.
Right
They
at the
gave him that
45.
They gave him that credit.
There we go, 45. There you go.
All right.
So Middle Township's ball at their 45. Timeout. Pennsville. So while we have some timeout, just like to express our thanks to the athletic department, which is headed up by Dr. Sharon Rementer and her staff. They do a fantastic job here of getting things ready for senior night, for homecoming, for all of the things that they do. I'd just like to say thank you to Dr. Sharon Rementer and her staff. They do a fantastic job in preparation and execution.
It just goes to show you, Steve, that they make this whole high school process, which for many people, it's the best years of their lives.
I would absolutely agree with you.
They go out of their way to make it special.
I agree with you.
They don't overlook anything or say,
Yeah.
They just say, like tonight with the senior night, they already had senior night. But unfortunately, there were some people that couldn't make it. And belly action to Dave Julian right up the middle.
Right up the middle.
About 2-3 yards.
He's a tough kid. But, when I had the last broadcast we had, a very good friend of mine who came down to watch Middle Township play. And even he recognized the professionalism that is demonstrated by Dr. Sharon Rementer and her staff, like I said, in preparation and execution, and the actual caring for the students, not only the football players, but the students, the cheerleaders, the student body, just a fantastic experience.
You're right. It looks like we're going to go into the shotgun.
Yep.
We just had a wing 2 motion and a belly action to Dave. Now we got motion by Carr wing, and it looks like Nab's just going to run it without any lead blockers, which is I guess they probably figured stretch it out and let him go one-on-one.
Yeah, he's third and about 4 or 5.
Well, running Carr wing out like that on that flat motion to the sideline, that brings a linebacker
right.
out.
I was going to say brought over more of the defensive line to be prepared for that.
Yep. So looks like we're third and I would say 4.
But one thing I do like about Pennsville, I love the helmets.
Are they nice?
The helmets are really nice.
Yeah, I started saying before they're the same color as
nice.
As Buna. Yeah, they're blue. I think their blue's a little darker though.
Yeah, but it's nice.
Yeah, it is nice. Nice. All right, shotgun spraying out by Nab, throwing
He's
back
got
to Zarfati. Zarfati goes up and
what
catches
a great
it.
catch! What a great catch!
He had a defender on his back.
What a great catch!
He gathered it right in.
He has great hands.
It's about the possession. It wasn't about anything more than coming down with that ball, and that's what he did.
Well, he got that one step on the defender, and Nab saw a nice pass by Nab. He led him just perfectly. He got his hands up there, and let me tell you, Zarfati has very, very good hands.
He's a good athlete.
He's a very good athlete. He's a very good basketball player.
But the funny thing is, I remember coming to these games, and during the whole game, him and Anthony Trombetta would be having a catch and back behind the stands. They wouldn't even be watching the game. They'd be playing. So time has gone by. Inside handoff to Julian.
Yep.
They tried to one-arm tackle him.
Well, he's down to probably the 2-yard line.
Looks like he picked up 5.
5. That's Larry Zonka. For you fans out there from the Miami Dolphins of 72, the undefeated team, this young man is one tough rascal. He is one tough individual. Look him up, ladies and gentlemen.
Remember
Larry
back in the
Zonka.
70s, they played the Super Bowl at 1 or 2 or 3.
Yeah.
It was sunny out. You had John Facenta doing the highlights of the week. I used to love that. I always turn on the highlights from the previous week because you didn't always see all the games. And you heard Facenta.
What was that all about?
They're playing, dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
And I used to collect those little football helmets you got for a quarter at the A&P. Yeah, it's just so different now.
That was a strange handoff there. Julian runs around off to the right side, and they're pushing him back and pushing him back. All of a sudden, this guy from Pennsville throws him to the ground.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
So it's third and for the first down. Anyway.
But NFL Films being based in the Cherry Hill area, in the Philadelphia area, you got to hear the great voices of John Facenta and Harry Callis do the games. And it's always great. I love watching those old highlights. But all right, we got split left.
Flag.
What do we have now?
Somebody did
delay
something.
a game?
Don't know.
I don't know. Delay a game.
Delay a game. Oh,
yep,
my
they
goodness.
called it delay a game. So now we're back from 3rd and 2 to probably 3rd and 6 or 7.
Is that the 4th penalty or 5th?
I don't know, but they got at least 3 offsides defensively.
Yeah, so that's just lack of concentration there, fellas. Come on.
Well, maybe it took a little too long to get the play. Okay, we have a shotgun. We got a little hitch. And
He's
that's
gone.
the funny thing is,
Touchdown.
I was going to say that a little while ago. Remember that quick out that they threw to Zarfati? So many things when you're the offensive coordinator of football is you run one play to try to set up another.
See how it works, yeah.
And I went to say something last quarter that they threw those couple quick outs. I said they're going to set that up.
Was that Zarfati that caught that one?
That was Zarfati. They did a quick pump, and they laid it out beautifully. And
nice job.
Nobody on him for the touchdown, and now it's 29-0, and we're going to try to make it 30-0. It's like that belly they just ran round to Dave.
Yeah.
Eventually, they're probably going to fake the belly and pitch it, and they'll go to belly option.
Well, when it does the pitch it, he's going to have a cutback.
Yeah. All right, a lower kick by
it's good.
Licata. This time they're going to count it.
Yep, it's good.
So we got 30-0 with 7 to go.
7 minutes to go.
In the second quarter. Wow.
Well, it's a good execution. The O-line is doing a fantastic job on execution. Other than just not concentrating, having those penalties, but they're just doing a good job on what they're supposed to be doing. And there's the results. 30-0.
Well, it's clearly a down year for Pennsville. A couple of years ago, Pennsville was hot.
Yeah.
They were very good. And even last year, they were nice enough to come down so we could have our homecoming with all the COVID stuff going on.
Oh, okay.
They were nice enough to come down here just so we could have the COVID. And we were predicted to lose that game last year. At least a lot of people thought it was going to be tough. And Middle pulled it out and won last. And I think Pennsville was just starting to graduated a lot of good players, and now they're in a little bit of a rebuilding phase right now.
That's a shame. But we all go through it. All high schools go through
absolutely. And based on that roster, they have a lot of sophomores.
Yeah. A lot of sophomores.
Yeah, so I wouldn't doubt it if next year they're right back up at the top. Licata kicks it deep.
Nice punt. Nice kickoff.
It's back to the 8. It's run back. Cuts. And down
good
at
coverage.
20, 19-20.
Nice coverage.
I'm looking to see. That looks like number 15, Steve. That's number 15.
Number 15.
No, it's not. It's in alphabetic order, not numerical. So we got to cruise on down the list to find out.
He's on here somewhere.
Yeah, he's down here.
That rascal.
Listen.
Angel Colazo.
Angel Colazo. Yep, 11th grade.
11th grader.
5'8", 140. That's who ran that back. So
okay, so let's see who's quarterback in here. Number
11.
Number 11.
It looks like the older Hall's back.
No.
Oh no.
Number 4.
The older Hall just went to split end.
Yeah, split end.
So it's the younger Hall. They're trying to give him some experience, I guess.
Okay.
Quick hitch. Oh wow. He tried to come in and catch it on the run to cut up the middle.
Behind him.
And yeah.
It was behind him.
Yep. So.
Now, Mr. Randy Hall, he is.
I think he's a sophomore.
He's a sophomore. Hold on a second. Yeah, he is a sophomore.
He's the brother of the young man that started, I think, and now he's
Michael Hall. Yeah.
He's at wide receiver now, so that tells you a little something about his ability that he can help them in other facets.
He's dropping back.
Okay, he's going to run it. He throws it.
Oh,
nice catch.
Nice catch.
That's probably that tight end, I'm guessing.
You think so?
It
Number
is.
19?
Number 19, yeah. What's his name again, Steve? Let's see if we can round that up.
Okay, Mr. 19.
He is alphabetical order here.
He is. Oh,
hey, Gabriel Watson. Yeah, Gabriel Watson.
Oh, you beat me to it. Okay, they line it up. I'll tell you one thing, they line up pretty fast. Okay, it's 3rd and 4.
Just right a handoff up the middle.
Right up the gut to Mr. Locke.
Yeah.
First down.
He battles that kid. He's tough runner.
He is solid. He's a solid player.
He's their Dave Julian, I guess.
No doubt about it. Now, I don't know defense. Is he playing defense? I would imagine he is.
I would think so. I think they're limited in numbers, although they look like they.
Look at that. They're lining up right away.
They
lining up again.
Yeah.
Right to Hall. He pitches out. The 16 Locke. There we go. He's short. So it's 2nd down and at least 8 yards. Oh, no. Sorry, 6. That was a pitch out to Locke, and he did a nice job with that. So to line up again, the one thing they do is they don't huddle pretty much. Yeah. They line up pretty quickly.
They probably all have plays on their arm, and they probably just call out a number and run that play. Fake inside handoff. There goes Hall on the run.
Yep.
So he's in there to run the ball. I mean, we saw that one pass he threw. Even the pass that was just completed was a beautiful catch. It wasn't really a tremendously catchable ball. But
he had to reach up and get that bad boy.
He's a little guy, so he's probably like little Sproles, like we've talked about.
Coach, I think you're right. They're yelling out numbers, and they know what they've got to do. So it's 3rd and 1.
Yep.
They're making some progress here.
Well, offsides middle.
Yeah.
That's the 4th time they've done that.
Nice count.
Yeah, he clapped his hands.
Yeah.
So many times, Steve, and you don't see it that often, but a lot of times when there's an offside like that, sometimes it's something the quarterback does that really draws them offside, and technically it's a motion. It should be on the offense. That happened 2 weeks ago at the Collingswood game. Coach Riggs was trying to let the refs know that the quarterback was drawing them offside.
Doing a hard count.
But it didn't help.
Block. blocked.
Yep, it was
Quarterback
deflected, yep.
went back for Hall, went back for a pass, and number
33, Brian
33.
Juzitis.
Yeah.
Yep, he deflected it. The refs immediately called it a deflection.
But I'll tell you one thing: they're moving the ball.
Yeah.
They're moving the ball here.
Check it. Look at number 9. Does he look like he should be a split end or a slot guy? He's now in the backfield. He looks like he should be a guard.
Whoa, he's a big fella.
But where do you see him?
Yeah, I did see him.
Well, 19's in motion. Shotgun to the younger of the Halls. I think that might have been a little motion there. You know, they do that jab step before they go and take the handoff?
Yeah.
It looked like the guy that got the handoff did the jab step before the ball was even snapped. But obviously it wasn't called, so he must not have done it.
Keep moving the clock moving. It's 4 minutes to go.
It's 3rd and 8. See number 9, he's in the slot. He's the first slot guy.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Big dude.
He's a big fella.
Yeah. They just jumped again.
They jump again. That's
the 5th time.
Sixth.
You think it's 6?
6.
All right. Well, I'm going to believe Steve. I believe anything you tell me.
That's 6.
That's like Smokey telling the snowman. I believe anything you tell me, Steve. You're not going to believe this, Smokey. I believe anything you tell me, Steve.
Well,
I think the quarterback's drawing him off, to be honest.
Oh, he is.
He's doing a clap and like a movement.
Yeah.
But, well, here we go. Snap. Over his head. Yep. Good. So 3rd and 1, maybe 2 becomes 3rd and 13 or 14
No,
now.
4th.
4th, you're right. You're right, Steve. It's going to be 4th and 13 now. So that might have just let the air out of their balloon.
Wow. How disappointing.
Yes, because they look like they had a drive going, and they might be able to get something that might at least give them some confidence going into the halftime.
They're going to go for it.
Well, you know what?
What the heck?
Maybe they'll do that throw it up thing for an interception.
Yeah. What the heck? They have nothing to lose.
Okay, here goes Ryan Hall. Drops back. 1, 2, 3. Let her go. And there's the incomplete.
Oh, he could have had.
Yep.
That was, you know what? That was a nice pass. Great spiral. It
Yes.
was right on target. The only one who could catch that was number 11.
Yeah, there was number 2.
Or I thought it was number 11.
No, I think it was number 2.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure it was 2.
Well, whatever.
Well, let's see who number 2 is, and just in case, we'll give him some props. Look him up, Steve. He's right down the. He's a couple.
Skyland Epps.
Skyland Epps. What a name that is, huh?
Yeah.
He's a 10th
And
grader,
he was up
too.
there. Yeah, they had a lot of sophomores.
He's also 5'6", 115.
I know.
That's a popular number up
He
there.
got up. He had some bounce.
Wow. All right, here, Panthers are going to try to punch it in before the half. They start on their opponent's 45.
3 minutes to go.
We got wing T motion, belly action to Julian, and they get on them in a hurry.
Yeah.
Give them credit.
Yes, they jumped on him real quick.
Yep.
You know, the O-line's got to do their job. Execution. Don't look at the score. Just keep playing.
It looks like Carr Wing's getting a little bit of a break on the sideline. He's got a couple touchdowns, and he has the pick 6.
Yeah, he did have pick 6.
So he has 2 offensive touchdowns and a pick 6.
And a pick 6, yeah.
What
Big
a night for him, huh?
Big night.
All right. So Panthers are still pretty much at 2nd and 10. And we're under center. We got wing T motion, and we're going to run.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He had nowhere to go.
I don't think the blockers did their job
No,
there.
they did not do their job
There was a
there.
whole host of
There
white
was a break,
jerseys.
yeah, there was a breakdown because those 2 guys on the outside there, the linebacker and the D-line guy, they were standing there waiting for him.
That was power sweep. So that means the end should have been doubled, and they should have kicked out the cornerback. And there really wasn't any kicking out there.
Yeah, there was. They were waiting for him.
So,
but you know what? That's why you play. You know, execution of your position,
Frank,
and do what you need to do.
Frank will run this time down. He'll go in 30. He's not going to try to do anything here. He may take a shot, but if he does, it'll only be 1. Okay, there's Nab, quarterback draw. He gets to the outside. He may get the first down.
He came close.
He went out of bounds a yard before it, I think,
Yeah.
Steve. I think.
So it'll be minute 26 to go. They gave him the first down.
Yeah, they gave it to him. They started moving that before they even.
That was generous.
Yeah. I don't even. Yeah. The ref is standing on the 30. Okay. All right.
Well, you know, they
Nice run by
they did a
Nab.
nice job. He
Looked like
really
about,
did.
what was that, 15, 16 yards? Or?
Well, at least 15.
That's what I'm thinking. You're not going to get perfect stats with us.
Well, we'll get roundabouts.
We'll give them roundabouts, yeah. We're in the ballpark. Guard trap. Dave Julian up the middle.
There he
He's
is.
going to score.
There he is.
Horse collar.
No.
But
no
they don't
flag.
call that in high school?
No, well, he pulled him down by the sleeve.
It looked like it looked like Dave's campaigning for it. He said he got me inside my shoulder pads, and
That was a one-handed for that young man to pull him down with that one hand.
with a head of steam.
With a head of steam.
Yep.
That young man is pretty darn strong.
Yes, he is.
With 1:07 to go, they're on the the 10-yard line?
Just inside it, Steve.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
First and goal.
Guard trap again to Julian. He shakes and bakes a little bit and drags a player or two down to about the 4, maybe 5. It looks like the 5, just inside the 5.
Just inside the 5.
With
So
39
second and goal.
seconds.
39 seconds. Well, if they score, they score.
Yeah, I don't think he's like rushing. He's probably just going to run one more play and call it a half.
Yeah.
Yep. So here we go. Nab got the play. He came back out. Then Riggs told him to go back in and run it. So they're probably going to go right back to the guard trap, I would
I
think.
think to give it to Julian again, yeah.
Yeah, guard trap. He got hit.
Nice play by 74.
Wow, he's another big
Pennsville.
dude.
Yeah, big fella.
Yeah.
Number 74.
He may have called timeout and let Licata boot it. And he may not.
74 on that tackle was Michael Miller Jr., a junior.
Okay, the time did run out.
Okay.
Riggs said that's enough. We're just going to take it to halftime the way it is.
Panthers are up 30-0, and we will be back at the start of the second half.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's take a break. Get
All
a
right.
drink of water.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, everybody, welcome back to Middle Township. Halftime festivities just ended. We have about 30 seconds to go before the start of the third quarter. Middle's up 30-0. We had our homecoming court.
Yes, we did.
We did have some technical difficulties with the PA system. We did the best we could to put a alternate listening device out there, or speaker-type device. And we found out Dave Julian is the homecoming king.
Larry Zonka.
And Sophia Braun was the homecoming queen.
And well-deserved. Well-deserved.
All of them were well-deserved.
Oh, yeah. Everyone who was in the court.
Absolutely.
Outstanding.
Yep.
One thing I just noticed on the list of players for Middle Township, Coach, is number 81 for Middle Township, Courtney Bauer. She is a freshman, wide receiver, and defensive back.
Whoa, okay. They try a little squib kick here. It's their first kickoff because they haven't scored.
Yeah.
And they received a kickoff to start the game. I think we may have gotten that point back.
Yes, we did.
I think we got the point back, Steve.
Yeah, it was good.
I don't know.
How did we get that point back?
Oh, all right. Let's rewind and refilm that.
34 in a couple minutes.
Point was good.
Okay, we didn't get the point back. It's 30. So, all right. Yeah. So, Middle has the ball on their own 40, probably 39, but close enough. And they're going to start their first drive of the second half.
Let's go, Crystal. Let's go.
So, Middle's already starting the substitution process. At least putting a few other guys in, let them get their feet wet. It looks
Absolutely.
like Brian Juzitis is it wide out, and it could be Jerry White is in the slot.
I think Nab is back at quarterback.
Nab's back at quarterback. Looks like we still have Zarfati, LeBoy, and looks like Remy Rodriguez. Isaiah Carr Wing.
Yeah, out wide.
Yeah. So, yep.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
Dave Julian is out of the game.
We are ready to go.
Yep.
All you need to do is let's do it.
Coach Rigitano's walking over here.
Oh, they need a chain gang guy.
Oh, we don't have a chain guy?
Well, there's somebody over there.
I see two. Oh, you know what it is? Wait a second. Yeah, the one chain guy is trying to do both. Okay. All right. Somebody volunteered.
Look at him running.
I hope nobody tackles him.
That's it. Put him. Look at that. He runs that sprint pretty darn fast.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right, we're starting now. Coach
Okay.
Rigitano got a
Here we go.
recruitment. Okay, shotgun inside handoff. Carr Wing doesn't go anywhere.
Nice tackle.
That looks like big number 52.
Big 52.
Give me some information on that guy, Steve.
He is a Logan Hitt.
So it begins with an H. Yeah,
He is a freshman.
5'7", 170. He just looks bigger than that, doesn't he?
Man, oh man, he looks bigger than 5'7".
He threw Carr Wing down like a rag doll.
Ooh. Wrapped him up like a big old grizzly
he
bear.
He had a good base of support, though.
Yeah, he did. Well, that D line for Pennsville is pretty formidable.
Yes, they are. 74, 78, 52, 64. Yeah, and they're all seem to be underclassmen.
There he goes.
He fakes the
If
sweep.
he just would have broken that tackle. Oh, Locke is in the defense.
Yeah.
He's a middle linebacker.
Nab faked the handoff, sweep, and took it to the right off the tackle.
But he just
and got himself,
almost broke that.
I think he got 5 yards because he got the yards back that Carr Wing lost and a couple extra.
Yeah.
So now we're going to be in a 3rd and 8 situation.
They might roll out to his right. Wait a second. This is short end of the field, so he might roll out to his left with a little bit of a flare.
Yeah, you never know. Or he might just run a sweep. Who knows?
Here he comes.
Okay, we get the fake handoff, roll out.
It's
Lob
wide
up the
open.
sideline. That's Jerry White. Cuts it inside. Number 15 makes the tackle on about the 30-yard line of Middle.
Beautiful pass.
You know what? You don't.
Beautiful execution.
If you stay within what you can do, and, I'll tell you, Nab has good vision when he runs the ball.
Nice.
And he has good vision when he throws the ball. He does look.
And he saw that where the D-back went back with Sarfati, and he was wide open. Beautiful touch pass, laid it right inside.
And he read his progressions, and
Yes.
it's the second time he's done that, and then dumped it down to, this time it was Jerry White, and he got a nice pickup there.
Nice
So
pickup.
Under center, we're going to do belly action to Jerry White.
There we go.
So they're giving Mr.
About 9
Julian.
yards. Nine, maybe 10 yards. I don't know. First down. First down.
First down, yeah.
Middle Township Panthers. First down.
I guess they're letting Mr. Julian enjoy his throne, his king throne, as being the newly appointed and crowned king of the homecoming court. So,
I thought it was Mr. Tackle.
yeah, I guess. Trying to find him. He was just there. Oh, there he is. He's right in front of us now. Okay.
Yeah.
He's going to talk to the upstairs here. All right, we're under center. Nab takes a snap. He goes, we're going to go power to Carr wing. That gets closed pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And
They
they're
stopped
running
him
him
pretty
out.
good.
And finally the whistles are blown. And
maybe a yard.
yeah, that closed fast. It looked like he was going to have a little jog into the end zone.
Well, I
there.
was just gonna say they that D line came through there pretty darn quick. So I think there was obviously some missed assignments.
It was good thing that they did that though, Steve, because the kick out block on that power,
Yeah.
the kick out block was made. So if the double team on the tackle could have happened,
You're right. Absolutely. He could have scooted right in between that.
yeah, I think we would have been in a little bit better situation.
But I think you're right. They're playing. Coaches putting in some.
Well, these are guys. Yeah,
substitutions.
these
You
guys
gotta
have
play 'em.
played,
Yeah,
but
you gotta play
I
'em.
mean,
Yeah.
they're just getting some extra reps here. Inside handoff to wing, and they shut that down in a hurry.
Yeah.
And now it's third and nine. It's the second time in a row that they couldn't get him to the ground. The
Right.
whistles had a blow.
So it is 3rd down and 11. I think a little rollout action again has been very successful.
I think so. Or they'll do some type of,
Drop back.
I don't know if they'll do a drop back. They may do a
Pump fake.
fullback lead.
A little bit of a pump fake, and then
They may run. They may.
I don't know what that means, but
Yep. They may run the. Hey, Steve, you're a piece of work. They may run a sweep or a power. We'll see. Shotgun. He drops back 2 steps, throws it to the end
Got
zone.
him.
And that's
Nice
probably
catch.
LeBoy. I think the ball got deflected, to be honest with you.
but
But
concentration.
he had a couple of steps.
And
on
look
him
at that. They run over and give the ball to the referee.
Yep. He had a
That's
couple steps, and Nab throws the ball at just the right time. His timing is very good.
Very good. He has
His
a good
vision
touch.
is good. Yep.
Nice touch.
Yep.
The kid was wide open, so nice job.
He knows when to lob it. He knows when to zip it. The only person catching that was going to be Mr. LeBoy.
No question about it.
So you know what happens with that touchdown and conversion if Licata makes it, but even if he does not, until Pennsville gets a score, that clock is going to run. So the conversion is good.
There's
And
good.
it's 37.
37-0, and what that means, if for all you fans that are watching, that it is now a running clock, regardless of out of bounds.
Starting on the next snap.
The next snap.
And I found out in one of the games that even when the quarter changes, even before they run their first play, the clock starts, which I thought it would just be dead until the first play. But when you switch quarters,
that clock's running.
yeah. Now I would assume that they will start running it on the kickoff and let it run. I don't think they start it yet.
So it's 37-0 with 7 minutes and 21 seconds to go in the third quarter. So with the is it the snap or the kickoff? It's the snap, you said.
Well, I think it'll be on the kickoff. But when they switch quarters, they start it right away, which I don't understand. That ball's kicked short. Somebody's got to get it. This live ball.
Look
Pennsville
out.
does and runs it right up the middle.
Yep.
Ends up being a decent return to the 42 of middle. 42 of Pennsville.
So you're correct, Coach. The clock is running, regardless of it's just running. So it's For all you NBA fans, the Philadelphia 76ers are up 30 to 20 over the Brooklyn Nets with 20% left on your battery.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you something. If that's not the fourth quarter with 1 minute to go, that doesn't mean a thing. Pro
But it was awfully
basketball,
nice of Bud to show us
You
that.
could be down 30 with 4 minutes to go and lose by 1.
He's flowing up.
So-
Back. Nice knockdown by number 5 for,
Might have been number 1.
no, it's, I can't see the number.
6?
51.
51? That's
Yeah.
Matt Frame.
Yeah, he did a nice job of knocking that ball
Okay.
down.
That was the younger Hall that sprinted out and tried to
Yeah.
complete that pass.
You know
And-
what? He has a lot of mobility back there.
Well, at 5'6", 115, you
He's
would
running
too.
for his life.
Yeah. Yep. Fear has a lot to do with things. Trust me.
Fear
I
is a
always
motivator.
ran a little faster to get around
That's
these
because
guys.
fear is a motivator.
It sure is. Okay, we have a little dive play out of the shotgun. It looks like to Mr. Locke,
Yeah.
who's
Fumble.
still not down.
Oh, he is one tough rascal.
Yeah, he's
You know, he
got
plays with a tremendous amount of intensity.
he's got a little bit more maneuverability than you think he does too.
He's
yeah.
deceptively. Someone's down for Middle Township, and number 59 out there is limping.
He was hurt earlier in the game too.
Yeah.
He was one that was down earlier. I think his last name is Mr. Jones.
55, I think it is.
You said it was 51, 59?
He's down now.
Yeah, that's Danny Brown.
Yeah.
Danny Brown.
His ankle. Yeah, his ankle. And we
6
don't know
foot,
who.
210-pound sophomore.
But the other one is down too. I don't know who it is. It looked like he was trying to catch his breath.
Well, the limper right here is Danny Brown. The other
Yeah.
one down, I don't know who that is. It looks like it might have been he lost his breath. They got his legs up,
He's
trying to get him to get some breath. That is,
big fella.
yes. What number is that?
57?
Is it 57?
Yeah, 57.
Well, let's look and see who that may or may not be, Steve. Marco Juan Salgado, a 6'1", 245-pound lineman,
He is-
sophomore.
That is a wall. That's a walking wall.
Well, let me tell you something, Steve.
My
We
goodness
talk
gracious.
about all these other teams that have a lot of young kids.
Yeah, we do
I-
too.
I have to tell you, we have 3 seniors now. They are significant seniors.
Yeah.
In Matt Frame, Dave Julian, and Mr. Brett Knabb. But we have a lot of younger kids too. So,
There's some the freshman who took that 80 yards.
oh yeah, crazy. Inside handoff, Hall to Locke.
That's a quick hit.
See how he
number
kept-
9's down for Pennsville.
You see how he keeps? That's that big guy. He's down.
Jacob Baker,
I don't
number
see.
9. He's limping.
Yeah, he's the guy I think should play tackle or a guard.
He's
He's a big dude.
Yes, he is.
But see how Locke keeps those legs pumping in there?
And they take him out. So they're going to hit. I guarantee you they'll hit him right up the middle again.
All right, well, here we go.
Yeah, Mr. Hall here is doing a really nice job of.
Shotgun, quick hitch.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Blocked by Mr. Brian Juzitis.
That was he almost caught that.
He
That
darn
would have been a
near
pick
did.
6. If he caught that,
Yeah.
boom.
They tried that quick hitch again, and Juzitis said, I'll have nothing of that.
So the clock is still running with 3 minutes and 54 seconds to go here in the third quarter. As we mentioned, up by 34 points. The clock runs regardless of incomplete passes, out of bounds, etc.
And they must have changed that. I know we had a discrepancy last game. We thought it was the same as basketball, and it was
Yeah.
35
Another block down pass
by Juzitis.
by Mr. Giles.
Juzitis.
Him too.
Brian, yeah.
Brian, nice job.
but
nice
appar-
timing too.
But from what we've been told, that time they dropped a point off it. I don't know why you would go from 35 to 34. I don't know if there's been some science behind it, but they apparently have done that this year. So we're going to run the clock until Pennsville gets a score.
Yeah, 30. Well, it's third down and 10.
So this game will most likely end a lot quicker.
Oh, he's looking.
Oh, he's looking long. Oh. Overthrown, tried for number 19.
And the clock is still running.
Who's number 19 again, Steve? We called him earlier.
Oh yeah, we did.
Once again, we're in alphabetical order,
Yeah,
not
we're trying to
numerical.
find out who that rascal is.
So we got to go down and find
Oh,
out.
Gabriel Watson.
Gabriel Watson, yes. And there's also Gavin Watson. One thing you get, and look at the Solons. One thing you get from these Pennsville kids, there's a lot of brothers on their team.
Yes, they are.
Like an older brother, not necessarily a twin.
No.
But an older and a younger. It's out there in Pennsville, which you're out there in the country. It's a nice area. I like to go that way when I come back from the
Got
double.
him. Oh, my goodness. He had him wide open.
Well, unless that kid on the sidelines in the game.
That's Gabriel Watson.
Yeah.
So it's 4th down, and they'll take over by one possession.
He missed them by just about, a few yards. I think the ball probably slipped.
I'm just going to say that. It looked like it slipped out of his fingers.
Yeah.
You know, it's
5'6", 115. I can't imagine his hands being that big. And when a ball gets a little dewy this time of the night,
and a little chilly. A little chilly.
Yep.
But you know what? When you're running around out there, it's not that cold.
No, it's not cold.
I mean, I never played organized football, but as a young man, would play weekends and so forth. And a little chilly. You
remember 8th Street North Wildwood, Steve?
Yes, sir.
All the
Absolutely.
stickers. You had those little sticker
Oh
things.
yeah.
You knew how long you played based on how many stickers stuck to your socks.
That's true.
Yep.
Flag.
But
delay game.
Yeah. Or too many guys on the field.
Sarfati's quarterback.
Yeah. But you didn't feel the stickers, just like you don't feel the cold.
No, didn't feel them.
You just counted them and pulled them off your sock.
Only when you had to untie your sneakers.
Yeah.
They were stuck to your laces.
You end up some abrasions on your arms. But good old 8th Street. That's not like that anymore. They redid it. It's
beautiful.
A lot nicer than it used
to be.
But
Beautiful.
When we couldn't play there was also on 8th Street. There was a one open lot on 8th Street.
Yeah.
Where we always used to get together and do pickup games. You got Zarfati in a quarterback, and
nice job.
He's
nice pursuit.
Yep,
by
executing
Pennsville.
the offense.
Nice pursuit. But I remember playing on Central Avenue on those plots. Playing football on those Central Avenue plots and getting yelled at by the police.
Looks like Oliver's at quarterback now.
Yeah. So we have 35 seconds left in the third quarter.
I want to get his official name, though, too, because that's Randy Hall. I'm going to pull up some Middle Township stats. Yeah, it's Mark Oliver, 5'9", sophomore. So I imagine he's going to be battling next year for the starting spot for the Panthers.
Yep.
We also have in the backfield number 16, Josiah Santiago.
And it is the end of the third quarter.
And Jerry White's out there at wide receiver, and I think Zarfati's still out there. So
score 37-0, starting the fourth quarter.
Now they'll turn around. They'll start this clock as soon as everybody's out there, I think.
Okay.
I'm surprised they don't start it right now while they have a timeout, but I guess they wait till the refs blow the game.
Oh, yeah, start yeah.
I thought they would wait to the next play, but we got a minute here. I got a couple birthdays in the family today, Steve, I want to just mention.
Okay, go ahead.
First of all, my father-in-law, a graduate of Middle Township High School from a few years ago.
Yeah.
Mr. Ed Lord. He's celebrating a birthday today. And my dog, Holly.
There you go.
On the same day.
Absolutely wonderful.
Holly just turned 12.
Did she?
You could say she might be 14 carry the one. She might be 84, but she's 12 in human people. But
a wonderful dog.
So yeah,
she is one.
Well, Lisa, she had the hat on.
Yeah,
and she's got presents and all. We took the balloons from Dakota's party last week, and she'll open her own presents too. There's something in there she usually likes to get.
So the clock did start.
Yes, it did. Right on the whistle, I believe.
Fumble.
Yeah, they couldn't even get to the running back. They still have their first team defense in.
Yeah.
And Middle looks like they have some replacements on the line. I don't think they have mass replacements.
So it's fourth down.
And by the time Oliver could even hand the ball off, one of their big guys, I think it was number 74,
was in.
Just totally disrupted everything and caused the ball to come out.
They are really big fellas on that D-line.
And let me tell you, they're faster than you think.
They are quick.
Quicker than a hiccup.
Quicker than a hiccup.
Mm-hmm.
Which is pretty darn quick.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. A little punt job here.
They brought Nab in to do the punting. He'll probably do that rollout thing he likes. And there it is. And get away from it, they're saying. They got a beautiful roll.
Let it roll, fellas.
And it kind of stopped after a couple good bounces at the
and the clock still runs.
I think that's at the 20, right?
Yeah.
So, here we go.
So Pennsville's coming out. I would imagine number 4, Randy Hall, would still be in at the QB. And let's see who's going to be in there for defensively for we got 77 going in for Middle Township.
77, 72.
That's Javier Juarez Abraca. 72 was Maurice Matthews. 64 is Sean Brannon. And we have number 11 out was a D-back there.
That's
Jerome
Licata,
Licata. Yep. Number
So,
19's coming
nice
in.
to see these guys get some
Yeah.
reps. It's the
Remy
only way they're going to be
Rodriguez.
ready for next year.
Oh, sure. Absolutely.
You know, Anthony Trombetta's still out there. Remy Rodriguez
but
is
you
still
still
out
got to
there.
execute your job.
Yep.
Do your
It's
job.
a drop back screen, beautifully executed, but Mr.
slipped.
Locke
Slipped.
tried to cut and slipped. And
It's
it
a shame.
was beautifully executed.
It was a really nice play. Drew those guys, drew in the D-line, and the linebackers moved in, and nice execution.
Who's 64 for the Panthers?
Number 64
Sean Brannon.
is Sean Brannon, yes.
Sophomore. There we got all the young kids.
Another sophomore.
Who's 54?
54 is Ryan Roscoe.
Okay. We got a little swing pattern. If that was dropped,
Nice
it would have probably
outlet.
been a fumble. It was a lateral.
Nice pass. You know, stopped him there. That was 3rd down and 12.
Yeah, I think it might have been for no gain there, Steve.
Well, it's 3rd down and 12, yeah. There was no gain
Ryan
at all.
Roscoe. Okay, I see.
Number
all right.
4 is Aiden Howell.
Yeah, he's a freshman. He's a freshman basketball player.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's going to be a pretty nice, solid player.
Okay, good.
Saw him play a little bit of middle school ball. And they got a blitz.
Oh,
He missed him. He
oh.
gets out of it. And he's trying to find some daylight. He gets hit from behind and tackled by number, as soon as he turns around,
Turns
it's either
around.
62.
62. And their 62 is
Yeah.
Yaden Makaha.
That's Jaden Magaha.
Oh, okay.
That's just a different way of spelling Jaden.
Okay.
Jaden Magaha.
So it's
he's a
4th
young guy,
down.
too. He's a freshman.
He's a freshman?
Yep.
Wow.
So they're just going to go. I guess they're just going to go for it.
Oh, sure.
4th and 7.
4th and 7.
They figure why not?
Timeout.
Yeah, they're going to get a timeout. So
Timeout. A charge to Pennsville High School. With that, we're here to tell you that we will know probably tomorrow if the qualifications for state playoffs are announced, and hopefully our Panthers are in the hunt, and we'll see how those things work out with all the PowerPoints that are tallied and released tomorrow. There's a bunch of scenarios that are going on, and we're not privy to that. So, but hopefully our Panthers are going to qualify, and hopefully we get a home game. Okay, so it looks like they are definitely going to go for it. They have a wide out. and-
they got somebody back. I think they're punting.
oh, punt.
It's going to be a
oh,
quick punt. Yeah, just a quick punt.
Quick little punt. Just let it fall.
Yeah, let it poochie.
Just let it do what it do.
Yeah.
Okay.
46-yard line.
There you go. And there's 8 minutes to go left in the 4th quarter with the Panthers up 37-0. Now, like I said, tomorrow, I understand, there'll be the tally of all the PowerPoints.
Is that tomorrow, Steve?
I think so, and they'll release those who have qualified. Hopefully,
Yeah, we're
the
crossing our
Panthers-
fingers.
Yeah, hopefully the Panthers will. And if they do, there is a possibility. A possibility that there might be a home game here.
Well, if they make the playoffs, that'll definitely be away.
Okay.
There's no doubt about that.
Oh, really? It'll be
Yeah,
away?
they'll be seated so low that they'll be away. But
Okay.
if they don't make the playoffs and they go into the consolation field or pool, where all the teams that don't make the playoffs, they get seeded an extra game.
and could possibly have a home game here.
That could possibly be a
Oh,
home game.
okay.
A playoff game will definitely not be a home game
Oh.
because there's a slim chance of them getting in the playoffs. We run belly action to Jerry White.
Nice stiff
Nice
arm
little
there.
run there.
That was a nice stiff arm.
Yep. But only because, I mean, it's a PowerPoint thing. And
Sure.
the loss last week to Collingswood, or 2 weeks ago, hurt. And they needed some of the teams that they beat to get some victory.
Gotcha.
So, for example, they beat Clayton. If Clayton wins tonight, it would only help them.
Sure.
They beat Cumberland. If Cumberland wins tonight, it would help them. Bridgeton wins, it'll help them. You got to hope teams that you beat, because then you get what's called residual points, and it
Okay.
builds up your total, and it'll get you where you need to get. But that was going to be a tall order. We got a little power to Zamir Wakefield, and he's down to about the 6. Nice run by That's the first time I've seen him run the ball.
I was just going to say, and Mark Oliver is the quarterback, and he's doing did a nice job there with handling the ball off correctly, right in the belly, and the O-line is going against their first team D-line, and on this possession they're doing a nice job. They're blowing off the ball really well, pushing those guys back, and
I do think they did sub some of their linemen out though, Steve.
Well, 52, 78's still in there.
78's on the sideline, 74's on the sideline.
Oh, yeah,
they look like a couple of redwood trees.
Yeah, that's just going to say, they stand out.
Yes. So that looked like a guard trap. Oliver got hit right away,
short.
but he already handed the ball off. I'm going to say he probably handed that to Jerry White.
He's like a half a yard short, and it is second down.
I think Matt Frame has seen his first offensive series this year.
Okay.
I believe he plays guard and center. I don't know what he's playing right now, but he's out there for the first time all year on the offensive end of the ball. Primarily, he's played just linebacker.
What number is Matt?
Matt's 51.
He is on the...
He's the left guard.
Left guard, yeah, there he is. I see him. Okay.
Yeah, he's right next to Kenai Perry. We got motion, and up the middle again to Jerry White. I don't think he got in again, Steve.
Nope. Short.
I tell you what, it's not by a lack of effort. He wants to. You can tell he's trying like crazy to get in there.
He wants to get in there.
He wants to get on the scorecard. And can you blame him when you're a kid? You know,
it looks like he lost a yard.
He could have.
So it's third down and about 2 yards.
I think they need to move a little quicker. It's going to be third down and 7 yards.
4 minutes and 35 seconds to go.
Yeah.
They're driving, so we'll see if they score here or get a field goal. Yeah, they're lining up.
Motion.
Same thing again.
That's 16.
He's short. Number 16.
Yeah.
That is Josiah Santiago.
Yeah. 5'7", 10th grader. 140 running back, D-back. So they got a little closer. I think they got about a yard to go. It's fourth down.
So fourth down, you're going to go for it or you're going to kick it?
I think they're just going to go for it.
Yeah, I
think
so
going to go
too.
for it, and whatever happens, happens. And Oliver's running the play back in.
3 minutes and 44 seconds.
Be one bit surprised if Coach Richitano just takes a knee and hands the ball back to him. I wouldn't be one bit of surprised. He's pretty good about doing that.
You have enough points to win.
Yeah.
You don't need any more.
But again, the backups are in, and these kids want to be in there.
Sure, you can't stop. Aggression. I mean, not aggression, but intensity. You can't stop that.
That's Jerry White. He got in.
Touchdown.
And they're going to go ahead I think they're going to go ahead and kick the extra point.
Yeah.
Because a whole slew of guys are coming out, and a whole new slew of guys. And guess what? I think we're going to see a different kicker.
Number 55 or 52?
I don't know.
52 is Danny Brady.
But is that who that is?
I think it is.
There's no 55 on here, so.
52.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's 52.
I don't think it's 52. Oh.
Yeah, it's 52.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah, it's 52.
Okay. Well, here we go. The snap, the place, the kick, and I think it knocked out one of their linemen, I think. A little low.
In the back of the head.
A little low. He was a little excited there.
A little excited.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
But that's all right.
Yeah, it's nice to let them get another kicker in there and let them try it.
So we got 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Penn still runs even on an untimed down.
Yeah.
Like it's running right now.
Pennsville will receive, and this might be the last.
I don't even know if there's going to be a kickoff. That clock is still running.
There's 2 minutes left.
Yep. So I don't know. Is there anything else we got to say? I'm going to just keep my stats.
Well, we're heading to the Bellevue.
Who is?
I know you and I are.
Okay.
To celebrate a fine display of championship, good football here. And let me tell you something. Good, solid football by Pennsville. Good sportsmanship. I saw other players picking up opposing players. and just a good display of sportsmanship on both sides. And also the professionalism of Middle Township, scoring a touchdown and just hand it over to the referee.
Steve, does that count as an advertisement? Because I don't think Dennis Roberts paid his bill.
Uh-oh. Look out.
But how about them crab cakes?
Delish.
Off the charts.
Here we go.
Yep, and a little poochie.
Little runner.
1:02 to go. They pick it up, come up the middle. Tackle's made, and that's probably going to do it.
Yeah.
We may see one play.
I think we'll see.
Yeah, and that'll be it.
Yeah. But a great night again here. Again, we'll find out how the standings go as far as power points are with Middle Township and the playoff situation. And hopefully our Panthers are in the playoffs for the Group 2. And then playing it is lining up here. It is 17 seconds to go.
Yep.
Hopefully everyone plays hard. No one gets hurt.
Steve, if they do a consolation game and they do draw a home one, I believe it's going to be on November 5th. And if that's the case, I will not be here. I will be here up in Lancaster County.
I'll talk to you.
Yep. And throwing some.
There is a SAC game is
doing
over.
Some fall camping.
Oh, good for you.
Which this trip was planned every year, and we couldn't go last year because of COVID, and I'm going to enjoy myself.
Okay, so.
But if I'm not here, hold the fort down,
I
Governor.
will. Final score 43-0.
Homecoming was a success.
And it was a wonderful
Dave
game.
Julian, Sophia Braun.
Beautiful night.
A big night for Isaiah Carr Wing.
And we will see you hopefully in a week.
If not, basketball season.
Basketball season.
Yep.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Take care, everybody. Bye.